Welcome back to Artzenu, where we tour and travel in our homeland in Israel.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you aboard this El Al flight. On behalf of El Al, the captain and the crew, we wish you all a pleasant flight. El Al, it's not just an airline, it's Israel.
ארץ זבת חלב, חלב ודבש. ארץ זבת חלב, חלב ודבש. ארץ זבת חלב, חלב ודבש. ארץ זבת חלב.
Previously on Artzenu.
We made it to Israel, and all I can think about is what hints I might have to here at the Be'er of Avraham. I feel no closer to finding a box. And the number 7 hasn't necessarily been so helpful. But what about the hearts? What does the heart have to do with it? You know, the Mishnah tells us that when we daven, we should face our hearts toward Yerushalayim. We all face, the entire world, when we daven, we face to Yerushalayim.
So, I received a very nice email from a wonderful student that wrote, "Dear Rabbi Pepper, Mike, and Ike, I was thinking about the number 7 and realized that Yerushalayim, which is where we face when we daven, has 7 gates." 7 gates. We're going to head up to Yerushalayim and see if we can find our missing box at these 7 gates.
We're driving back up from Beersheba to Yerushalayim. It's a little bit rainy out here on this side of the mountains. We're about to go through the tunnel up toward Yerushalayim itself, and then we'll approach the old city, coming in from the southeast.
Here we are at the gates of Yerushalayim. The Chomot Yerushalayim were rebuilt in the time of the second Beit HaMikdash, originally by Nehemiah, and then the entire Yerushalayim was rebuilt by King Herod to make it big and beautiful. We're going to tour all 7 gates, not including the new gate, which was built way later in history. We're going to see if we can't find a clue, a hint, or a box, if we're really lucky. All the gates of Yerushalayim were redone by Suleiman the Magnificent in 1538 when he rebuilt Yerushalayim. He believed that capturing Yerushalayim was the thing that he was meant to do. We're standing here in front of Sha'ar Yafo, one of the most busy gates in Yerushalayim. It was redone by Suleiman the Magnificent and spreads across the western side of the old city. Sha'ar Yafo has a lot of marketplaces in it, and it was named because it was the main highway running to the coast, to the Yafo coast, where you could catch boats and head across Europe. But after looking around here, we found no box, no hints, or no clues. This is Herod's gate. Herod was the man who rebuilt Yerushalayim, the Beit HaMikdash, the fortress on top of Masada, the building on top of Ma'arat HaMachpelah, and many other beautiful sites we find in Eretz Yisrael today. A lot of these sites, although somewhat destroyed, were rebuilt a little bit by the Ottoman Turks to make them look beautiful, and unfortunately here too, we have found no sign of our missing box. This is Sha'ar Shechem. It's on the northern side of the city, and also built very large and magnificent open spaces for marketplaces both in front of the city as well as inside the city. And after looking around here, and there's so much to do here, including a shuk, we didn't find any sign of our box. This is the south side of the old city. This is Sha'ar Tzion, and it opens up very close to the kever of David HaMelech. It's a smaller and quieter gate, and if you look around the top, you will see a lot of bullet holes from artillery fire from the war in 1967. This is one of the two entrances that the IDF entered the old city and recaptured the Ir HaTikah. Unfortunately, here too, we found no signs of our box or hints or clues. This is Shar Ari, named Shar Ari because along the outside of this gate were 4 big lions. Suleiman the Magnificent, when he rebuilt Yerushalayim, added these lions because he believed that if he could not succeed in conquering Yerushalayim, he would fall fate to a lion. This gate, also famously known for the 1967 attack in which the 55th paratroopers, the Tzanchanim of the IDF, entered Yerushalayim and victoriously overtook the Ir HaTikah and the Har HaBayit. It was from this entrance that we recaptured the Kotel HaMa'aravi. Here too, we've looked and found nothing at all that shows us that we're even in the right place. The Sha'ar in the distance behind me, which is sealed, is called Sha'ar Rachamim, the Gates of Mercy. It looks out over Har HaZeitim, which is a large cemetery, and we are told through prophecy that it is through this gate that Eliyahu HaNavi will come and announce the coming of Mashiach, and Mashiach will arrive. It's been sealed up until then, and here it would be really hard to search, so we're going to leave it alone. We didn't see anything, and we're going to only hope and pray that very soon, one day, this wall is opened, this gate is opened, and Mashiach comes through here. This is the one remaining gate. Used to be where the buses drove through. This is Shar HaAshba. Yes, the gate of trash. What a funny name for a gate. It's just a little silly. But the truth is that the Beit HaMikdash had a lot of garbage. The old city had a lot of garbage, and things had to get removed from the old city. This is also closest gate to Ir David, which is down the other side of the hill. And through this gate, they would carry out boxes of garbage. Boxes! Oh my goodness! We better look again and see if we can find any hints or clues that might lead us to our box. Ha! I found a note. It's not a box, but it says, "Nice try. Very bold. We have it. Near a school that's very old." It's a poem. Nice try. Very bold. Near a school that's very old. What's an old school? So just as we find a hint, we're looking to solve another puzzle. Boys and girls, I need your help figuring out what is an old school and what is bold.
See you next time on Artzenu, where we tour and travel through our homeland, through Eretz Yisrael. Shalom.